So friends, in the last aphorism, we have seen about the internal derangement of the vital force as well as the manifestations of science's symptoms on the material body. Both of these two things, they are going to constitute the totality of the disease, and all these things, they are going to make the complete manifestation of the disease. And in this way we have seen these both things, they are related to one another, means they are the part of one coin. A single thing, it cannot be complete without the another, means when there is presence of any vital force, it will be completed with the material body. None of one can be single in existence. So both of these two things, when they are going to unite, they are going to make the constitution of a organism, and this organism, it is manifested in its role for health, in disease and cure. So as the healthy condition, it is a harmonious play in the organism, it is maintained by a vital force. In the next aphorism, we are going to discuss in the aphorism number 16. If there is presence of a spiritual power, which we are calling as a vital force or the vital principle, this vital force or the dynamic property, it is going to maintain our health. In the healthy state, it is a harmonious way of life. And here in this aphorism, Dr. Samuel Hahnemann has said that as it is a dynamic influence, only spiritual influence of morbific agent, only spiritual influence of morbific agent can make our spirit-like vital force ill. Means as the property of vital force, it is spirit-like, it is a dynamic. Another factor, when it is in the spiritual morbific agent, when this is the form of any factor, it is coming in contact with that person, it can make only the vital force, that is the spirit-like vital force, ill. Means to make the derangement of the vital force, there is necessity, indeed it is the factor, if it is having spirit-like property but it is a morbific agent, and when this influence of morbific agent, which is in the form of spirit-like, it can make our vital force ill. The two things, they are similar. Our vital force, it is in a dynamic form, and the morbific agent, means the disease making factor, the morbific agent, when it is in the spirit-like form, at that time only the vital force, it can be deranged and the disease, it may appear in that person. So this is about the derangement of the vital force. The derangement of the vital force, it can be conducted only by spirit-like morbific agent. The two things, they are similar. Vital force, it is also in a dynamic form, and the disease making factor, it is also in a spirit-like form. So the treatment, which medicines we are going to use for the cure of that disease, and how their form it should be. As the disease, it has been carried in the person in this manner, the treatment, it will be with the help of those medicines. Those medicines, they are having same manner, spirit-like operations. As the disease, it is conducted by the spirit-like morbific agents, the cure, it should be conducted by those medicines, they are having the spirit-like property. The medicines, if they are possessing the dynamic properties, spirit-like properties, only they can conduct the cure in that person. And if this type of medicines we are going to use, they can only restore the health. If the medicines which are possessing the dynamic properties, the spirit-like properties, they can cure only the disease in that person, and by those medicines only the restoration of the health it is conducted. In short, in this aphorism we have seen, as the vital force it is spirit-like, as it is having the dynamic property, it can be deranged only by the spirit-like morphic agents which is giving rise to disease. And these diseases, they can be treated with the help of those medicines only. They are possessing the spirit-like or dynamic properties. After the use of these medicines, they are going to induce their dynamic properties in that person whose vital force it is deranged, and then there can be the cure, which is the restoration of the health. Thanks.